take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep them in the game, give them a chance to win.
For the White Sox, that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
Here's the pitch. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their big rival, Harold?
Well, Matt, this game's going to be a slugfest. I mean, to me, the key might be getting in that bullpen first. Who scores early? Who's able to get in that pen and just continue to keep the pressure on the other club?
Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Working on striking out the side in the first. Another one sent foul.
Parents, what could be better than to celebrate your son or daughter's birthday right here at Comerica Park? Stop by Tiger Guest Services for more information.
windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that. Now at the plate.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Hi, everybody. It's Harold Reynolds. Welcome to MLB The Show.
Lou Whitaker.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit softly on the ground to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Victor Martinez to come alive. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now in the box, Kirk Gibson. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Gibson.
Pitch on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And they'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lemon on the move. And that ends the inning. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and Detroit is off to an early 1-0 lead. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo home run here from Avisail Garcia. 6th home run on the season for him, as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The average to start play at .315. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Thomas Gomez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Chet Lemon would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Trammell has got it, and the side is retired. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, all even at 1 apiece. Nick Castellanos now, and he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Leonys Martin.
Here's Leonys Martin, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And the pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
1-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in, Lance Parrish. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. From the stretch, a pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second, so he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park. So stepping in, Chet Lemon. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Kaline is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Third baseman, Tyler Saladino.
And here's Tyler Saladino. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back to the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now
ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1. At the plate, Ron Leffler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder Ron Leffler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The next 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lou Whitaker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a dive. He is out.
The batter number 3, shortstop Alan Trammell.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alan Trammell. And that misses ball one.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. This is line to left. Well, this is right to him in left, as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So they go quietly. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Kaline has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike, and he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Whitaker ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it, because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Standing in now, Yoan Moncada, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Digging in, Kirk Gibson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Tigers, designated hitter Kirk Gibson.
First offering on its way. Popped high in the air. Anderson is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gomez is after it, and that'll get down for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Omar Infante will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 7, Omar Infante.
Nick Castellanos now, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
1-1. Here it is. 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The right fielder, number
Stepping
6.
in and ready for another shot. Al Kaline. Shields pauses. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. Omar Infante will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he misses. 2-1. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Striding in once again, Thomas Gomez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled back.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Tapped out in front of home. He's got to hurry. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Leonys Martin. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Martin.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Striding in, Lance Parrish. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Center fielder number 8.
Digging in, Ron Leffler. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Next pitch for Shields will be number 64 in the ballgame. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Martin is on his way home, and that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. Throw won't get him.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Lou Whitaker.
Digging in once again, Lou Whitaker. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And this one gets away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Back up the middle.
Anderson picks it up.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. And the Tigers have taken a 4-1 lead.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Into the box, Kirk Gibson. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Shields gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Tigers are out in front 4-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chet Lemon. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Leffler ranging forward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Saladino.
And here's Tyler Saladino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, what a stop. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Tim Anderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Martin is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And in order go the White Sox. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jake Petrichka enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Here comes the first pitch. Nick Castellanos is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score.
That's a ball.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Softly hit down to 3rd, likely no shot at 2. One there, on to 1st, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April.
Now
that's one you build on right there.
Leonys Martin.
Here's Leonys Martin as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. From the stretch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. First and second now, one man out. Ground ball to second. This could be two. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. James McCann is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Some action now with the
MOG
Tigers
Electric
bullpen
Plug,
as they'll get a
MOG
left-hander
dashing
and a
away.
right-hander up to throw. Jose Iglesias is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Shortstop, number 4, Jose Iglesias.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the time run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Frank Thomas started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy, 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball, 2-2 now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But
oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for one. Safe.
Up next for Chicago, second baseman, Yoan.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Right fielder.
Ready once again, Avisail Garcia. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit hard on the ground to first. Taken in by Castellanos. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. White Sox leave one. They trail it 4-1.
Inning stretch.
Mark Lowe will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Mark Lowe.
Stepping up to the plate, James McCann. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs, two mid-90s fastballs, just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Ron Leffler is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again. Lou Whitaker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3. Digging in once again, Wellington Castillo. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a flare out toward right center. Whitaker will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number
With
52.
that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Thomas Gomez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Chet Lemon. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
And here's Tyler Saladino as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. White Sox strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Nate Jones is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
65. Nate.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting.
Ready now.
Kirk
Gibson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Omar Infante to stand in. Career numbers against Nate Jones. 1 for 4. Will Bryant will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Bryant.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. That average for him up in the 360s now. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Squared that one up just a little late. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nick Castellanos is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Runners off for second. Hit slowly back to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no. Will Bryant is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Abreu. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Kaline is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
35.
Striding in, Frank Thomas. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Hey, this has been a great outing. He's already in the 9th inning. He's going on 100 pitches now. I want to see him complete this game. Finish it out. That's really impressive.
On the ground to third. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Digging in, Yoan Moncada. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Denny McLain with his 4th win this season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 4 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base.